Hey guys, Trogthorpe here. This mini-series is quickly wrapping up and coming to an end. We've only got this video and one other, but you can be sure that there will be more great content coming, so be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and check out our communities and the social media links down in the description. How's it hanging, mobile gamers? Welcome back to Trogthorpe Mobile Gaming, and specifically another episode of our mini-series on rank push. This kind of is falling more now into the tips and tricks rather than the myths and legends, but we'll continue here with what we've got. So far we've gone through quite a few of the urban myths out there, if you will, the different theories everybody has about how you rank up best in PUBG Mobile. It seems like there's about as many ideas out there as there are people, so everybody kind of has their own take on it. But what we're trying to do here is establish a definitive answer based on the science, not just based on what everybody's opinion is. So I've taken a lot of matches, I've crunched down the numbers, really analyzed what contributes most to actual ranking up in PUBG Mobile. Now we've taken a look at quite a few things. We've busted a few myths about ways to cheat the system or ways to rank up easy. Now we're going to actually break it down and take a look at the 5 most effective things that can be done to rank up in PUBG Mobile. Now number 5 on that list is going to be healing. Doing more healing is a big factor in contributing to ranking up quickly, gaining points at the end of matches. So the more healing you do, the more likely it is that you'll gain points at the end of the match. How many points do you have to heal? Well, the average match saw about 75 hit points healed. To make a significant difference in that, you really only had to jump up to about 100. That gained you several points. Realistically, you probably want to be 150 to 200 points to really start making a super significant jump, though. Number 4 on our list is your match ranking. Where do you finish in the match? First place, 10th place, 25th place, whatever. In order to be gaining points on this one over the average, you need to rank in the top 25%. So that means if you're playing solos, the top 25, obviously. If you are playing duos, you need to finish somewhere about 12th place or better, so probably top 10. And if you are playing on squads, your squad needs to finish in the top 6. So probably the top 5 would be the best place to be on that. So you need to be in the last 5 squads alive. Now, that also comes with the caveat. Your squad doesn't just need to rank that high. You need to be alive up until that point. If you die first thing in the match but your squad ranks second, that doesn't help you gain points. You need to be alive at the end of when your squad is finally eliminated. You need to be with them. All right, number 3 on our list is going to be supplies, the supplies that you gathered throughout the match. Now, as we stated in previous videos, it was really hard to quantify exactly what you had to collect, but I can tell you from personal experience and from watching a lot of pro players play, the more you collect things from crates, the more you collect rare items like 8x scopes, level 3 gear, M24s, that sort of stuff, the more you are going to score on this. I can't give you definitive numbers like I did on the others, I'm sorry, but that seems to be the general rule of thumb, is don't be afraid to grab those rare items, don't be afraid to go after those drops, and when you see someone shooting off 2 and 3 flares, push them and steal their drops. Now number 2 on our list is going to be damage and kills. I know these are technically 2 separate categories, but they really go hand in hand. You really can't do a lot of one without the other very easily, so I'm just going to put them together. Basically, the idea is here, the more damage you do, the more kills you get, the higher your score is going to be. So how many kills do we have to get? Those matches where people got 1 kill or less, they actually averaged a loss of points. 2 to 3 kills, they about broke even with the average, and above 3, so 4 kills or more, is where they really started making a difference in getting more points. So you need to get out there and kill 4 to 5 people to really start gaining on the average. Now, as for damage, the average match saw average damage of about 475 points to get average points. If you want to improve on that, you really don't have to push it too far. About 550 to 575 really started seeing a huge bonus in points. They gained almost 10 points more than the average when they started doing that much damage. So it really doesn't take a whole lot more. Just put yourself out there and be willing to take some risks and push it hard.
We got
now on the top of our list, that leaves number 1, survival. Yes, that's right. How long you survived in the match was the highest contributing factor to gaining more points more quickly. So, how long did you have to survive? Well, that's kind of more of a complicated question. It changes depending on which map you're playing, as we discussed in previous videos. The other factor here is who's going to sit there and watch a clock while they're playing. That's just an extra thing that's a distraction that you really don't need. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Again, it comes back to the same as your in-match rank. Try to aim for about the top 25% of players. The top 5 if you're in squads, the top 10 if you're in duos, and about the top 20 to 25 if you're in solos. If you're making it to about that rank, then you're probably going to gain points. Obviously, the longer you survive toward the end of the match, the more points you're going to get. So, obviously, according to all this, that means we should just hide and camp out and not engage anybody, because if we survive till the end, we're probably going to gain points, so what's the point, right? Actually, the reason I went through all of these stats together instead of just giving you the best thing you can do is because the best thing you can do is a combination of all of these. Take engagements that you can fight, take engagements that you can win, make sure that you've got plenty of healing packs with you, get health packs, get energy drinks, bandages, whatever your cup of tea is, but make sure that you've got enough to keep healing up and do a lot of damage, and don't take stupid risks, take calculated risks so that you can survive to the end and rank high. The numbers definitely show this out. Those matches where players did a combination of all these things gained a lot more points than the average, and they gained a lot more points than doing any 1 or 2 of these things. So you need to just be careful about what you fight, but you need to be willing to fight and engage. And frankly, isn't that why we all play a battle royale game like this, is so that we can get in there and mix it up? How boring would it be if all you ever do is just sit in a corner and hide and never actually play the game? Well, that's it for as far as the numbers go, what I have parsed from average matches. We do have one more video coming, and that is me doing the same analyses on the pros. I took the top ranking from all of the different servers that I could get, took all of their matches I could find, and weighed out their stuff to see exactly what they are doing. And we've got a great video coming up that is going to lay that out for you very carefully here, so stay tuned. Be sure to smash the like button on the bottom there, subscribe so you can stay tuned and keep receiving great content like this, and share it with your friends so that we can build a community here. We can really get around this and start doing more of these analyses to teach you how to play the game the best way you can play it. For now, as always, may you see your enemies first, and may your shot be their last. Thanks for tuning in.